Now, go.
Hi, everyone. Eugene Hretzay here. My apologies for not attending in person, but something came up. Don, you can, since I paid up, Don, you can spend my money on more wine for my classmates. In any event, just to bring you up to date on what I've been up to. Concerning family, I've been married and divorced twice, and presently living in my car. All kidding aside, I've got 3 children from the first marriage. They're in their early 30s, and no children from the second. So it's been interesting. With respect to the career, I started out in Winnipeg as general counsel for Acklins Limited, who later we were bought out by a company from Chicago called Ranger. And then we morphed into real estate. And I guess around the turn of the century, I had a midlife crisis, decided that I was going to work on Wall Street and make millions of dollars and live in the Hamptons. In any event, so I had to get myself called in New York. So I passed the New York State bar exam, got a few interviews on Wall Street, and got a job offer from a tax planning, asset protection, wealth management firm out of Denver, which I didn't accept. In any event, I decided, well, if I'll become a CPA, and the JD CPA path is pretty scarce, so I'll get hired for sure by somebody. So I decided to write the US CPA exam, articled with Deloitte in Calgary in oil and gas, and I managed to pass that exam too, and I am licensed to practice public accountancy in New Hampshire. Then I'd been living in Calgary for 2 years at the time, auditing, as I said, oil and gas for Deloitte. And then I got into a proxy fight with a publicly traded junior oil and gas company called International Sovereign Enterprises, and ran that company for about 3 years. And thereafter, I came back to my old boss. We had purchased Club Link, which was in the golf business. And he asked me if I wanted to, he didn't ask me. I walked into his office. I wanted a raise. And he says, well, he said, Eugene, you've always liked Alaska. You can go work in Alaska running the railroad. This is the White Pass Railroad. So I went up to Alaska for 3 years, ran the railroad. I was only supposed to stay there for 2 years, but I stayed there for 3. It's pretty lonely up there, but the scenery is spectacular. People are friendly. And now I'm back in Toronto again. My boss is there. I have my own private law practice, and I do work for Morgard, and I do work for Club Link, and I've got other clients, and I've been granted foreign legal consultant status by the Law Society here in Ontario, which allows me to give American legal advice to people in Toronto and in Canada in general. So it comes in handy. I have one major client that does cross-border business. And that's basically what I'm doing. I guess I'm going to die with my boots on, but I enjoy it. It keeps me sharp. And then moving on to other topics. What did I enjoy about Commerce? Well, I enjoyed the parties, quite frankly. And exams, they were kind of a nuisance. They just got in the way. Memories of Brock Cordes, Walter Good, Sam Trachtenberg, John Mundy. Jerry Gray. Like I said, I spent most of my time during the week figuring out which woman was going to go out with me on the weekend. But I managed to get through, and I got into the MBA program too. And I must say, the MBA was the degree that opened doors for me. Later on, became the law degree, but initially it was the MBA. And I always remember with fondness Sam Trachtenberg, the Golden Shovel. That man could talk and talk. We just sit back and listen to him bullshit. I can't believe it. In any event, if any of you are in the Toronto area, you just look me up and we'll catch up. So have a good party. And remember, keep moving. The only way to stay on the right side of the grass. Good health to everybody. Bye.